So it's a beautiful morning here in Oklahoma. No wind yet. Hey, Gabby. Gabby wants to say hi. There's Gracie. We're going to be working on the porches today. We're going to be decking it and doing some other things around here. So I'll bring you along. I'll bring you guys along for that. For sure, I'll bring you guys along when we start decking it. But right now, I'm going to unload the rock that I got for our masonry heater that we're going to be installing within the next month or so. Let me show this to you guys. It's in the back of my truck and it is a load. So I'll show you guys unloading it. I think I'm gonna have to take my tailgate off because yeah, check this out. Now the 99 Chevy is doing good, but that is a load of the veneer. I think is what they call it. They cut it, the thin cut, and there's the corners for it. But this is the rock that's going to be around the masonry heater. This is real rock, and all they did is cut it so we can place it on the masonry heater, kind of like tiles. You stick them up on there. So that's going to be, we did it this way. That way we could do it ourselves if we don't get it done whenever the installers come. So this is like a do-it-yourself type of deal, but it's not in our case because the owner of the company is actually going to be driving down to help us install it because we're going to be showing you guys, and we want to put the best product out there for the company, obviously. So whenever they come, it's going to look awesome. And this is a do-it-yourself kit. And I have every confidence in the world I could do it, but since they offered to come down and help install it, I'm going to take that every time. That's a no-brainer to me. But that's the rock that we're going to use. I'm going to get it out of my truck because it's a heavy load on the back of this truck, and yeah, I need to get it out. So let's take the tailgate off, and then I'll adjust my forks on the Bobcat, and then we'll unload this thing. So by far the best investment I have bought for the property is the Bobcat. There's no way I could have unloaded this without it, and I don't have to borrow or rent anymore because we have our own. So yeah, we bought that several months ago, and I have not regretted it one time since then. I'm gonna put the bucket on there if I can find. Oh, it's over there. So I'm gonna put the bucket on there because we may be using it to lift some stuff up here in a little bit, and I'll get everything ready for Randy the carpenter comes over. We can start working on the porches. Okay, this is day 2, but it's been a few days in between the last footage that I showed you guys just a minute ago of building out the porch. So we're going to be working on this porch today. Hopefully get that one done too, at least decked. And that way, as soon as we get these decked, then I can line up the roofers to get some shingles up on the house. And that's what we decided to go with, is with shingles. And we'll discuss that in a future video whenever that time comes. Yeah, I'm excited to get this thing decked and ready to go, because once we get it dried in, then things are going to start moving quick for us on the inside. I'm excited for that. So as soon as Randy the carpenter shows up, we will be working on this. So I'm the guy on the ground that's pushing everything up to Randy, and then he's been nailing it down. So that's been working out really well for us, and it's been going pretty smooth. So if you guys have not seen yet, let's walk over here while we're waiting on Randy. So if you guys have not seen yet, I have got my sawmill over here at the house. Check this out. So I got the sawmill over at the house. That's the first this is the first tree I put on here over here, and I actually need to finish milling this one up. I still got a few more slabs that I can get off this, and we're gonna be putting them on the tiny cabin. So I'll have a video coming out soon putting what we have milled onto the tiny cabin itself. And then once we get the whole cabin done, the siding, I'm gonna come back and clean it all off and put some kind of sealant and some kind of stain on it, so this will last for a long time. So since we're waiting on Randy, I might go ahead and just start this up and mill just a little bit, show you guys. You guys aren't familiar that I have this. I've had it for almost probably a year and a half or more. I'm just now getting it to my property because we just got the Bobcat a few months ago. I had no way to getting the logs up and stuff like that, so we've been leaving at Kevin's house and doing things over there. But now we got the whole setup here. I'm going to be milling like crazy. I'm excited for it. So let's mill a little bit, and then when Randy gets here, we'll start working on the porches again. I said that. Randy just got here, so I'll show you guys this in a little bit, milling this. Randy hasn't seen it yet, so maybe later on we take a lunch break or something, we'll come over here and do a little bit of milling, and I'll show Randy the sawmill, because I've been talking to him about it, but he hasn't got to see it yet. There's Bobby. Come on, Gabby. Come on, Gabby. So we need to bust open this stack and get some of the OSB from underneath. We'll walk over here and show Randy the sawmill. Didn't you say your dad used to have one?
He did when I was 16.
One of the big circular round ones?
Yes. Ran with a V8 engine.
That's awesome.
It was kind of spooky till we got used to it.
Yeah.
But it ran on a little track.
Yeah. So this one's a bandsaw and just has a little 25 horsepower motor on it.
So does your track move?
Yeah, I just push it down through there.
And it tightened it up.
Yeah.
And then the cart would take off.
Oh, that's cool. So yeah, so I got it bungeed right there. So I'll just turn it on and we'll run it here in a little bit.
Oh,
and
this moves, right?
the whole thing moves down the rail.
And you just push it.
You just push it.
Interesting.
Pretty neat, huh?
Way neat. Huh. How long material will it do? 20? 16?
This will do like 12, but you can get extenders. I can go as far as I want if I get the extenders.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
That's cool.
I like to have a 16, so 1 foot, one more extender, but right now this is all we need.
That's a pretty good size one, ain't you?
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Does it bog down bad?
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Did you get it fixed yet?
Huh?
Did you get it fixed?
Yes.
Usually when you replace one side, you got to do the other side too.
Yeah, I got me a little code reader I'm going to show you too.
Yeah, he's talking about that.
Well, they weren't 20 bucks. He said they were 20 bucks for the 40. I bought one. I love it.
Oops.
Block down there.
Okay.
Yeah. I got it.
I said, let's see if this works. Don't shoot me. By your foot.
Maybe that point, if you don't mind, with the rough side facing right there. I'll go over in front of the bucket. Like this. Yeah. I got it.
Okay, so we almost got this side knocked out. Just put one or two more pieces up there, little pieces, and we're going to move everything over to the side and start working on the side porch over here. Hopefully get it decked. It's going to be a lot easier because there's no weird angles that cut into the roof like this one, and so it should go a lot quicker. So I'll bring you guys along for that. So it has been some crazy weather today. Super windy, and then it rains a little bit, then it stops, and it gets windy, then it gets calm, then it gets sunshine. It's really, really weird. But we're knocking stuff out. We're trying to get this done. So we're gonna start decking this other porch. Okay, so we knocked out one side. We're gonna do the other one tomorrow. Hopefully the wind's not as bad. The wind is beating us up all over the place. Boards flying everywhere. It's just not, it's not good. We're gonna call it quits for the day, which is late in the afternoon anyways. But I'm gonna fire up this mill and show Randy. He's really interested in this. So I'm gonna make a few adjustments and we'll cut a couple pieces. Randy, safety first.
Safety first.
So you just lower it and raise it, Randy.
What?
I just lower it out. Hitting that. I think so. Yep. Now you got to raise it up.
Oh.
Perfect.
Yeah, one guy could get out the lumber this thing.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Did you know about this before you bought one?
I did a lot of watching a lot of YouTube on it.
It's a nice one. It's an industrial size. That's a pretty healthy cut, too.
People actually buy this particular one for a business.
Really?
Start their own business.
That's darn cool right there. I like it better than Dad's. But one man can operate it.
Oh yeah. I did all that siding by myself. And I'll show you something.
Let's see, this is 1/2 inch, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Maybe a little less.
Yeah, it's probably a little less. I don't know, 1/2 inch might work on your siding.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, because this is a little less.
Grab a cup of water down there, Randy. Take your glasses off.
Yeah.
And just put it on that wood and watch it transform. Behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you'll see it. Look at that.
Pretty, isn't it? What is that, oak?
Hickory.
Hickory?
Yep.
That's pretty. Look at that.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah. That's pretty. Look at
What
that
do you think,
grain.
Randy?
I like it.
It's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, very
We'll have to
cool.
do it another day when it's
Very
not so
cool.
windy. It's not just blowing all over us.
Am I sawdusted out?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Now, how would you keep it? How would you keep it from tilting like this?
So that's what these two are, that one and this one. But really what I should have done, Randy, is I should have cut one flat, flipped it over flat,
Yeah.
and then it would keep it from tilting like that.
Okay. Yeah, that's what Dad would do. He'd just square one side and
Yep.
square the other. That's the darn cool sawmill.
Pretty dang handy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that your first time doing one, a bandsaw?
Yes.
Yep, it's pretty neat.
Yes. I love it.
So we hit this right here. We had this jack too high.
And
But it's good.